Hey everybody, welcome back to We Are Podcast. This is Camp Slash Horrorcast, Season 4, Episode 20, From Beyond. If this is your first time checking out the podcast network, we appreciate it. Please head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, or iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And just a reminder, Camp Slash Horrorcast is a weekly live videocast available on Twitch and YouTube. We go live every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time at twitch.tv/WeArePodcastNetwork and youtube.com/WeArePodcastNetwork. As the Camp Slash Horrorcast is live, I will not be editing the audio for this podcast. So what you saw live is what you get here. Please come watch the stream every Monday at 8 p.m. And if you want to see the previous streams, go check out our Twitch or YouTube channel. And for a full list of future films we'll be watching, please head over to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /WeArePodcast. All links can be found in the description. And with that, on to the Horrorcast.
Camp Slash Horrorcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to Camp Slash Horrorcast, where we talk horror movies from the past every Monday at 8 p.m. Central. I am your head camp counselor, Duck. I'm here with other head camp counselors. We have Alex. He used to bring beautiful women here. Roughton. Alex, how are you, sir?
Doing great. Any chance I get to talk about From Beyond, I'm doing good.
Yeah, excellent. We'll see how this conversation goes and see how you feel afterwards. Next, we have Jay. Eat fine meals, drink fine wine, listen to music. McClintock. Jay, how are you?
Man, guys, it just feels great to be with y'all tonight. It really does. I just it really feels good. I need some levity in my life. So let's get ready to talk some Lovecrafts.
And some popcorn Jay in the house right now. Next, we got David. Humans are such easy prey. Jessup. David, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good, man. I'm rocking the no gel haircut tonight, so I'm feeling sexy.
I feel that way too, man. I got this weirdness going on here. Next, we got Miles. Come and get it, eunuch. Francis, Miles, how are you?
Doing good, dude. Also, skipped the hair gel tonight, so
there you go. That's what I'm talking about. We're all jealous. And then finally, we got Raph, the greatest sensual pleasure there is to know the desires of another Ramirez. Mr. Raph Ramirez, how are you, sir?
Does moose count? Or
Moose does count. You are gelling right now. You're not allowed. Not allowed. Yo, we watched From Beyond. Release date October 24th, 1986. Running time 86 minutes. Budget $4.5 million. Box office $1.261. So it did not make its money back. Synopsis: a group of scientists have developed the Resonator machine, which I don't remember them calling it even once in the movie. The machine which allows whoever is within range to see beyond normal perceptible reality. Trying to trick me. But when the experiment succeeds, they're immediately attacked by terrible life forms. Let's watch a trailer. All right, come on, trailer.
dude, they could have simplified that description by just saying if you vibrate right, vagina monsters will appear.
If you vibrate right, vagina monsters will appear.
All right, here we go with the
If you
trailer.
vibrate right.
I didn't see that trailer.
Yeah, I don't see.
I think
just see
y'all
your face.
saw a
Every
different
journey
movie.
begins in the mind.
Wow, where's the trailer?
You don't
Yeah,
see it?
also,
I want to
Nope.
see this movie. These
Was
guys
I?
look dope.
Yeah, dude, it's badass. Is that Miles? Badass.
Here we go.
there we go.
Every journey begins in the mind.
He turned on way too many things in that resonator. Like,
A flight.
they didn't do anything. They didn't light up. They give away a lot of the
A
good stuff.
vision of what might lie across the universe. Or within the deepest regions of the subconscious.
Yeah, they're only showing like the last 20 minutes.
Oh, the ending.
Yeah.
Is
What
about
the
to
This is-
fuck?
embark on such a journey.
This is
Control, you've got to turn it off. Something's coming.
yeah, it is.
They show all the transformations, all the monsters.
They showed the black dick.
Ah, they show the black dick. There it is.
There it is.
More like a black pouch.
That was actually more than they show in the actual movie. They picked them up. There is an unrated version of this I didn't send out. I kind of wish now I would have.
Much more unrated because they have got. It was pretty.
I was gonna say, were you worried we wouldn't be able to handle it? Like, why are you
These guys need the PG-13.
David Jessup can't handle that type of imagery.
Oh, I guess I watched the unrated version.
Oh, sweet.
Hey!
Differences. Yay.
Humble brag.
Yes,
Did it
very
have more
nice.
titties?
Very
There's
nice.
the special
Oh,
edition
yeah.
Blu-ray you're holding on to over there.
The rated
So
version
I
only has
actually-
2 sets of titties. All right, good.
Sorry, so I actually bought a Blu-ray a long time ago, and then I went to Frightmare and had Barbara Crampton and Jeffrey Combs sign it.
Jeffrey
Wow,
Combs!
dude.
Dude, you got
Yeah, nice
Combs
guy.
sign-
Bro,
Fucking love
in the
Combs.
unrated version, is Barbara Crampton like wearing a giant strap-on in that dominatrix scene, or is that?
No.
That
They
was a
let
different
that-
version. Got it.
Only
All right,
Stuart Gordon owned that version.
And he loved it.
Whoa.
Let's
Whoop,
talk
whoop,
about the
whoop.
history of this, our histories with this movie. Alex might be the only one with history. So what is your history, Alex?
I actually have very little history with this movie. I really liked Reanimator when I was a teenager, and then I watched Red Letter Media's review of Reanimator and From Beyond. It was like a double feature review, and so I found out from Beyond from that review and watched it and loved it and went out bought the Blu-ray, and then I had it signed.
Yeah.
This is
boom.
the third one.
That's it. I
Good story.
just like, yeah.
What'd you ask, Raph?
Is this the third one? Is this a trilogy?
No. This is
No.
just by the people who made Reanimator. They made this all.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
There's
Yeah,
a.
it's just a
Go.
good double feature.
It's pretty wild. It's pretty widely considered, like kind of like if you look at like The Thing, Prince of Darkness, and In the Mouth of Madness. That's considered John Carpenter's kind of like apocalypse trilogy. A lot of people kind of consider the ultimate like body horror trilogy, Reanimator, From Beyond, and Society. Especially since Brian Yuzna, he helped write this. And he also directed Society, and you obviously see a lot of that carryover between the two.
Can we watch Society sometime?
Oh, we're totally
No.
going to watch
We
Society.
did.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
totally. And then we're all going to be grossed out and never want to do the podcast again because that movie. What is it called? The
I've never
Chilling?
seen it.
The Chunting.
The Chunting. Oh my god.
Let's not get on a tangent on Society. That's I love that movie.
Enjoying this episode? Go check out Geekster, a dating and friends app for geeks that focuses on common interests as a way to make meaningful connections. Download today on the App Store or click the link in the description to find out more. Geekster, this is what happens when nerds collide. Geekster, available on iOS and Android.
Yeah.
But,
Well, let's talk about From Beyond. Does anyone
Beyond.
else have history with it?
Yeah,
Right.
I remember watching it when it came out on TV on UPN 21, and it was heavily edited because I remember seeing it and saying, "Man, I wish I would have seen her tits." It just made it so much better when because that was unexpected, and I was like, "Bro, that was perfect." timing."
It's definitely under stress and turmoil, so I couldn't enjoy them as much as I wanted to. But I was shocked also when they popped out. I was like, "Oh, hello, how are you?"
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
And
Yeah.
just to let y'all know, that was 44 minutes and 44
Oh
minutes.
yeah. For you got the
Yeah.
time. You know what? I got the movie on my desktop. Let me just go back. And
Well, she also did a spread in Playboy, so you
No.
can go there and just get
What?
yeah. Barbara Crampton, like, dude. Alex, how many times, Alex, do you recall hearing Joe Bob Briggs mention Barbara Crampton this, Barbara Crampton that? He's a big fan of hers, so he knows a lot of her stuff. So
Yeah.
he was kind of our guy.
What else has she done?
She was a pretty decent scream queen. Let me see if I could look it up.
Yeah,
He was
her acting
also
wasn't bad.
had like a long running role in a soap opera.
Barbara Crampton, right?
He was mighty fine in that lingerie. I can say that without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without
Oh, yeah.
without one
Hell
single
yeah.
doubt.
So Barbara Crampton has been in. Oh my God, she's been in a ton of movies.
He's been in
Oh,
a
yeah.
ton of horror movies. It's just none of them are like
Oh, really?
Super A plus.
Yeah, it looks like she was a
Yeah.
big full moon girl. Big full moon girl.
Reanimator, Chopping Mall, From Beyond, of course, Puppet Master.
That makes
first
sense because
one.
Charles Band is the one that did the remake of this, right? Or like the sequel remake, whatever the hell it is.
Something like that. Yeah.
It was a
It would
series.
make sense that
Did
they were
do a
associated.
series, like a little mini series about it.
Yeah, she's been a bunch.
We
Trancers,
should
dude.
We should
Love
do
Trancers.
freaking. We should do Puppet
Trancers is
Master.
awesome.
I love Puppet Master. All right,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
talk about From Beyond. This movie sucked, and I don't know why Alex likes it. Okay, get into it, please. Okay, Alex, throw out why you like this movie because I cannot. I'm not.
I don't know. It's
brain sucking out of the eyeball socket, which was pretty great. Other than that, I don't know, dude. I'm just not on board.
I don't know. It's good fast food. It's good candy. It's I don't know. I like the over the top acting. I like the pink lighting that most of the movie has. I love the body horror.
I think Alex, when you said over the top acting, I think you meant to say bad acting. There's a difference.
Sure. I'm allowed to like bad things.
Except for Ken Foree, because Ken Foree brings the pain in everything he's in, including
Hell
this.
yeah.
I love Ken Foree. I actually met him in person. You met Jeffrey Combs. I met Ken Foree. And he,
What like a Nickelodeon convention? Are you a big Keenan and Kel fan?
we went to dude, I loved Keenan and Kel, but we went to a zombie walk at the Monroeville Mall celebrating Dawn of the Dead, where it was filmed originally.
Where's that?
At Monroeville, Texas.
Oh,
Pennsylvania.
nice. Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
whoa!
My bad. I said Texas because I'm used to saying it. And
That's right.
so yeah, we went to the zombie walk, and then I had him sign like a prosthetic leg that I bought, or like a little plastic leg, but I lost it. So
What?
dude.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
kind of a bummer.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Speaking of liking Ken Foree and bad movies, it's the worst one. I know it is, but like I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. I can't explain it, but he's in that, and he's like he gets to, spoiler, he gets to live. And I remember he has a pretty awesome fight with Leatherface, and he was one of the few guys, because obviously if you look at him, the guy's a monster. He can like that fight, that looked pretty even between him and Leatherface. I was like, anyone who could take on Leatherface one-on-one is all right by me.
Leatherface got to use the chainsaw before he got to use his dick, so it was pretty evenly matched.
What else wasn't he in the Rob Zombie Halloween? He fought.
Hell yeah, he was a pimp. He was a pimp. Oh no, he was in Devil's Rejects.
The Devil's Rejects is a pimp.
He was probably in Halloween too.
He fought Michael Myers and almost took him out because he was beast mode. Just Ken Foree just brings the pain. Like, as for like a Scream King, if you would call it that, he's been in so many movies, horror movies, and he just kills it in every single one. Same character pretty much across the board, but like he's so fucking likable, it's ridiculous.
Right.
So he kind of, and so when he gets the bees or whatever, what is that attacks him?
I don't know.
Oh, you watched the Blu-ray and you couldn't make it out.
Yeah, flesh-eating flies.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, man. And why did they decide to attack
From
him?
Beyond bugs, man. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
What are the vagina monsters or little like jellyfish things? Like,
yeah,
they're just monsters.
Yeah, but they're
it's a
like,
Lovecraft film.
I couldn't make out what they were. It was bugging me. But then the light flashes on him, and then they all attack him, and then he's half skeleton and full face. I was like, this is awesome.
And wait, can you go back to the beginning though? So they turn on a giant vibrator that makes everybody horny.
Yeah.
And then they start seeing fucking different shit that comes out at them and starts attacking them. That's the premise of this fucking story, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
pretty much it.
If you vibrate right, vagina monsters will appear.
Yeah.
If you vibrate right,
and it makes the dick in your forehead grow.
Yeah, that's right.
So what is the song? If you vibrate
right, vagina monsters will appear.
It's
a single. Let's get it on Spotify, yo.
It's happening. Go download it now.
The Camp / Boys.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, no, Raph, you're right. It's pretty simplistic, and yet it's HP Lovecraft bullshit. It's just more of that, and I can't get behind HP Lovecraft.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. That's not true. Do you like Evil Dead? You like Evil Dead?
I do.
Then you like HP Lovecraft. Thanks for playing.
I also
like The Thing.
I like The Thing.
Then you like HP Lovecraft. Thanks for playing.
Also, Ducky, when you sent the movie out earlier, you said it was a David Cronenberg movie. So like I was already in like a you're just like in a hateful mood today, bro.
I said it was a David Cronenberg movie.
You sure as hell did.
I will say
I was bummed. I was like honestly not looking forward to like a dark movie this afternoon, and this like the addition of neon that Lovecraft adds. I was like, oh, I'm all for this. Let's go.
Yeah,
it ended up being way more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be.
When you think about
80s, low expectations, man. Go ahead, Jake.
No, I'm saying like you think about like when I think about 80s horror directors, you got your fine dining fine dining would be like a Wes Craven type, or maybe even a John Carpenter type. Then you get like Wendy's, and like Stuart Gordon is definitely like the Wendy's of 80s directors. It's not bad, but we've all found ourselves there at 1 o'clock in the morning being like, I can go for a Frosty.
Yeah, and it probably did cost $5 altogether.
Probably can I get a From Beyond Frosty? Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
I thought you were going to say
Frosty Beyond.
we're all there at 3 a.m. sucking Stuart Gordon's dick or whatever his name is. I was like, oh,
we all got history, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not here to judge. He's no longer with us. R.I.P. But
with all them Frosties he's got. No, the movie just, I don't know. This one is weird, and I think that I like that aspect of it. The weirdness makes it work. Good, Raph.
It was really enjoyable, and I want to know how much money did it make? Did you say how much money?
Yeah,
it made?
1.261.
Didn't it lose $3 million basically?
Yeah, it was 1 million on a 3.5 million budget.
Did you not like the practical effects from it? Like,
okay. The practical effects were awesome, and they really the neon pink practical effects were very cool. I like that quite a bit, but everything surrounding it, I think I needed more time to sit with it or something like that, where I can sit there and be like, oh, I kind of like that movie. Oh, we got a subscriber or something going on.
It sounds like you got stoned after the movie instead of before the movie.
That's a horrible decision.
Order of operations are important, sir. PEMDAS, all right?
I had a whole boner the whole time I was laughing my ass. And then the gore was awesome, too.
Raphael's penis was right next to him just laughing.
Oh, real quick, Will says, wow, I haven't seen this one since I was a kid. Rap's camera always looks like the start to a found footage movie. And Dan subscribed for an 18 months consecutively.
Whoa.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it.
Dan, thank you.
So everyone go subscribe to Red Nebula Pictures because it's awesome. It is awesome. I don't know. I went into a Trump mode there. I apologize.
I was thinking you sound a little bit more like Pepe Le Pew, but hey, whatever.
Pepe,
from beyond.
But if I could side with
impersonate any other racists or just those two?
That's pretty much it.
I said rapist or racist.
Here we go. Rapist, racist.
Alex,
he might be a racist.
What were you going to say, Alex?
Oh, if I could side with Duck real quick.
Oh, thank you.
This was the first time I've watched it in like 2 years, and this time I was sitting there and I was watching it, and during all of the talking parts, I was like, "Wow, I can't believe I like this movie." but then when everything would start to happen, I'd be like, "Well, okay, this is what I appreciate about it."
Hey, Alex, real quick, how much did Duck pay you to wear that shirt tonight?
Oh, fuck.
They caught us, Alex. They caught you, my minion. Yes.
That's good branding, Duck. Yeah.
That's great branding.
That's what I do. My minions
I'm gonna find out.
I'll get a mallard shirt is what happens. But no, I kind of agree with you guys when it goes to the practical effects stuff, except for the flying bat demon at the end, which bitch slaps him across the room, which I laughed hysterically. I was like, we got it. Yeah, it was so good. David.
Was that not a flying penis?
Well, yes, I think it was. David, you haven't talked much about this crap. Do you like this movie or did you dislike it?
This is one of those movies that I discovered working at the video store, and you look at the cover and you're like, oh, this is cool. And this is practical effects porn is what this is. You don't watch this movie for the acting, it's awful. You don't watch it for the story, there is no story. The story is one line. We invented this thing and these creatures come out and it makes you horny and there's an S&M shot. It's a dumb movie, but that's what this movie is. And you watch it for the gore, you watch it for the practical effects. It's interesting because it comes out the same year that The Fly does, and The Fly is another body horror movie. But it goes to show you what a difference good acting and good directing can do, because the practical effects and From Beyond are actually really, really good. And I know they saved a lot of money by shooting in Italy. They went from a 15 million budget to like a 4 million budget. But it just goes to show you what good acting Gina Davis and what's his face, the director, can do for a body horror.
Oh, fucking
movie.
Life Finds a Way,
Yeah.
Goldblum. No, you're right, and that's the thing I guess this does have quite a bit of body horror in it. Jeffrey
Yeah.
Combs with the pineal gland coming out of his forehead. I like this scene where the doctor's trying to catch the pineal gland within the little clamps or whatever they're called. I'm not a smart man, but I thought that was pretty funny. And Jeffrey Combs, I love. I think he's an amazing actor. I think he can dial it to 11 in a way that's always believable. And so he does a really good job in this, showing off the pain of what it is like to have this pineal gland transformation and stuff like that.
Mm.
And he does a really good job, but by the end of the movie, I'm just like, why should I care? And that's where I'm kind of at. So I like what David said about this as being, what'd you call it? A horror porn
It's
or
practical effects porn.
yeah, practical effects porn. Yeah, 100%, man.
Did you like the cock duck?
Did I like the cock? No.
Yeah.
Why? Am I going on record here?
No, I think he was the better actor.
Who?
The cop, the black guy.
Oh yeah. Ken Foree was killing it, dude. No, do I think he's
Yeah.
a better actor? No, I love Ken Foree though. But
And then-
Jeffrey Combs just on the Frighteners itself by playing the bad guy, and that just kills it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a little one note for me, Jeffrey Combs, in most of his movies. It's okay. It's a good note. It's a great note, but to me, he's a little bit one note.
Jeffrey Combs is every overacting regional theater actor.
Yes.
That's what he is.
And did anyone else in this movie, probably more than most, doesn't he look like he could literally be Bruce Campbell's brother? Like they look so similar. And it's like, dude, I mean, like Stuart Gordon's like, hey, don't worry, kid. I'm going to take you to the middle. Like, that's what I'm going to do. I liked him a lot, in a lot of his movies, but yeah, I just feel like he's just like potato salad that's missing an ingredient. I feel that's kind of like how a lot of his ingredients, like a lot of his acting is. But I mean, whatever. He does play a pretty pivotal role for movies he's done, I guess.
Yeah, he definitely looks young in this too. I was shocked by how young he was. I was like, this guy could be a leading man. And then the rest of the movie happens, and I'm like, he's gonna
scratch.
Hey,
scratch
nothing
that.
against him. Like, I'm just saying, like, the movie took his character in a completely different direction than I was expecting.
Can I tell you a Jeffrey Combs story that was a little underwhelming for me?
Sure.
So, Marvel got the rights to a few select, someone got the rights to a few select Marvel titles in the early 90s. And one of those was Doctor Strange. And at the last second, Jeffrey Combs got cast as Doctor Strange, literally. And then at the last second, they changed the name of the movie to Dr. Mordred. This is a movie I got on pay-per-view in like 92. And the bad guy, the Loki character, is played by the guy who played Shao Kahn in that horrendous Mortal Kombat sequel, Brian.
Annihilation.
Yeah, Brian Thompson, I think's his name. He's that big hulking dude. He was the bad guy in Cobra. He's been in a ton of stuff. You saw him, you'd go, oh, that guy. He's definitely one of those that guy actors. And so I go up to Jeffrey Combs, and I was like, hey, man. Hey, I love your stuff, and man, I just want to let you know, man. I maybe a lot of people don't tell you this, but I really loved your work in Dr. Mordred. And he goes, and I was like, ruined it.
Oh no!
He hemmed me. Don't you dare hem me, Jeffrey Combs.
Did he hem you whenever you met him too?
No. You must have caught him on a bad day, because he talked to me about all of his movies. He could not stop talking about himself.
Did you talk to him about Dr. Mordred?
I did not bring up that one.
That's what it is. I pulled up the Achilles.
Yeah,
that's the trigger word.
He's ashamed of.
That all of his movies, that's the one that makes him go, hey, look, I've got standards. Shows what I know.
Boy,
well, good for you.
That sucks, man. Just makes me never want to meet anyone famous ever again. Just
well, you don't have to worry about us on your podcast then.
Yeah, that just sucks though. Did you meet Barbara Crampton though?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
And was she as hot as?
She's still pretty hot.
Was she a delight to talk to?
I actually told her I liked From Beyond, and she said, "Why?" I'm not even lying.
No.
And I didn't have an answer for her. I
You should
just
have
stuttered.
said boobies.
I think it's because she's so used to hearing like the leather outfit, and that's probably she's probably over.
Yeah.
That's what
Did
she
you-
was expecting.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch that long ass documentary on Shudder about horror movies?
Which one?
It's oh my god, it's like the 7-hour one.
Is it? You're talking about In
Uh,
Search of Darkness?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, there's a quick
part
little
one
vignette
or
about.
part two?
I think it's part one. It had far beyond in it, and she was in there, and she talks about how she regretted doing those scenes.
Oh,
an
that's
interview-
horrible.
She did an interview like 2016ish, and she basically got asked about having kids and like if they know about that stuff. And long story short, she had not shared that with her kids, but then her oldest son essentially came to her and is like, Mom, Mom, my friends are making fun of me at school because of like something you did in a movie. And it was this dominatrix scene. And so she basically at that point was like, I'm sorry, here's all the stuff I've done. And they had to have like an awkward conversation about it.
And then all of a sudden, those boys kept coming around the house.
I know
Oh,
the
yeah.
boys making fun of her friend, making fun of her son. Were all of a sudden coming out and asking if she could babysit him.
And she
She's
banged every one of them.
Whoa.
My bad. I
Whoa,
apologize.
hey,
I've been
hey,
watching
whoa.
way too much Pornhub.
Oh,
That is what happens. Your brain gets
Duck,
melted.
Cancel.
Is that
Hey,
your
Duck.
stepsister in
Duck.
the washing machine
Yeah,
behind you?
exactly.
Oh, hey,
He's
she's
stuck, bro.
stuck. Yeah,
That's
there
the
you
thing,
go.
Duck. I stay away from like I banged my friend's mom. You got to stick with stepsister porn, bro. That's the question.
Yeah, it takes you right to the brink of perverse, and then you're like, but it's okay. We're not
Yeah.
blood.
They're not
Yeah.
really related.
Real quick question: did anyone bang their friend's mom? Like, be serious right now. Did anyone?
No.
Okay.
None of us
No,
have that
but-
kind of game,
I
bro.
wish.
Relax.
Yeah,
I
honestly,
know.
we'll do a horror movie podcast on Monday nights, bro. Like none of us have that.
Yeah, we're
I
good.
know a guy who banged his girlfriend's mom,
Wow, that's horrible.
and then he dumped the girlfriend and started dating the mom.
No,
Well,
he didn't.
Guess
Yeah.
what, man? And guess what, bud? Sometimes we're here to learn, not to teach. That's what he was saying. That's what he was saying. That was his mindset. I mean, whatever.
We're here to learn,
Doc-
not to teach.
I had a cougar phase back in the mid aughts, as we would call them. It was a good time. Good time, Sally.
Little
Is that
movie
why you
called
have all
American
those-
Pie came out, and he just got the
You know
laser
what?
vision?
Yeah, I didn't really relate to shit break too much. Thanks for that, Miles. But you know, it's cool.
You seen Stifler's lines?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, is that why you have all those handcuffs and ropes in the background?
Handcuffs.
Sex swing.
My bad. Oh, were they out? My bad. All right, back to the movie. Raph, give us your list. Let's talk a little bit about what you got.
So 44 minutes in, 50 seconds. All right, no, y'all keep up though. That's when you first get to see her boobs. 46 minutes in, you get to see the black guy's cock. They didn't blur it out or nothing. I was like, whoa, that was a cock.
No tiny though, bro.
It was the first
And
one
then,
he's ever seen, so it shocked him a little bit.
It shocked me. Unintentional, porn's different when it's unintentional. It's like, no wonder girls don't like when you send them.
It wasn't 3D in your It wasn't 3D in
That's
your
the day.
dude. It was just,
Today's the day that Raph stopped sending unsolicited dick pics because he
Yeah.
finally knows how it feels.
That was
Never
shocked
again.
me. I was shocked.
It's like if you're competing with Ken Foray, dude, you just give up. You're
Why
not
don't you
winning that.
just
You're not
send-
winning that war.
what if you just instead send the picture of Ken Forey's dick from now on?
Yeah, that's yeah. Then everyone's like,
That got
okay,
into setting
the one from
expectations
this
too high, dude.
movie.
Yeah, just send the one from this movie every time you send a dick pic. All right, what else you got?
And then 60 minutes in, they finally said pineal gland correctly, which I was like, pineal gland?
Pineal gland, yeah.
Yeah. And because the whole time they were saying pineal gland, I'm like, bro, just say it.
Well, I mean, there was a huge sexual undertone to all this, so and overtone.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get back to it, though. That was really good. Then I like when the monster was kissing her, because that was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
It was
with the
over his
fucking
head.
looked like the
Bro.
Pomona plant from Super Mario Brothers. Like,
That was crazy.
It did.
I was writing this down. It's like it was like ecstasy when the cop says like you're acting like a junkie, and it's because they just kept getting off of it. I'm like, wouldn't you want a machine like that too? So I was just
it is a
thinking,
giant vibrator.
Exactly. And he works for both men and women. It's not, hey, just for girls. Nah.
Yep.
Now, if I don't know if you need to be told this or not, but that's technically all vibrators.
If you try hard enough.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask for y'all to show me how, but all right.
Believe it or not, it's about 40 minutes into this podcast.
All right, my favorite scene has to be when Crawford, he's already turned into that thing, and he starts to see in X-ray vision, and he can see the brain.
Oh, it's shit too. It's shit X-ray vision.
But
he's like, it's cool. So beautiful, and it's
but
like,
you gotta think about it. 86, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I guess. And then when he sees the brain in her head,
fucking brain out of the eye.
I like that. Chews the eyeball out, plops it on the floor, sucks the brain out. That was the one part of the movie I was like, all right, this is fun, and you get to see it more than once.
Fun. You enjoyed it.
Apparently, a cut scene that was literally lost of somebody like I don't remember which characters it involves, but it's in the hospital. He's like driving a nail through a woman's tongue, and like the director like took that home or something to like hand edit it, and it was like lost or destroyed.
Oh, that would have been
something.
awesome.
I read it on IMDb.
That would have been
Alex.
awesome.
You didn't see it in your edited version. I mean, in your
No, that wasn't in there.
In your Blu-ray, your special Blu-ray.
Show Blu-ray. It is pretty special.
I have nice things.
Hey, I'm very jealous.
All right, and then the last thing that I'll say is it was pretty nasty when Crawford came out of Edward, and they were both in together.
Yeah, dude, that fight, that inner body consumption fight, and then the skulls start biting at each other. I was like, that's kind of cool.
That's so fucking funny. Metal, though, dude. That's so fucking badass.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I was like,
and then they try to get her.
Yeah.
But,
and then when she jumps out the window and how gnarly her fucking leg looks, like she's fucked.
Oh, that was hilarious. When she jumps out the window, the next scene is like a big burly guy just covering his face. I can't handle this. It was perfect. That's all I got.
Pretty
awesome.
good stuff, man. The like I said, I don't like it as a cohesive piece, but like you guys talking about it made me remember how much of the practical effects were kind of fun. And like I said, the brain sucking aces. I really enjoyed that. You don't get to see that in very many movies, and it for some reason it made sense. All you have to do is rip out the eyeball, suck out the brain,
or you can fuck it.
Yeah. Oh, you had to bring the sadness into this. That's crap. That is crap. All right. Does anyone else have anything else to say about From Beyond?
Well, I'll say this. Like, I looked at the synopsis of the original story by H.P. Lovecraft. They do a pretty goddamn good job of actually nailing a lot of the stuff. The characters, they call in the book they call it the resonance wave, but in this one they call it the resonator. So and they mentioned the pineal gland. Apparently, the pineal gland's a real pillar of the story. So I just thought, you just really didn't get a lot of H.P. Lovecraft stuff that's very faithful. I mean, aside from the fact that he's like a raging racist. I mean, I guess all the writers were back then. But his stuff. I mean, his stuff's gonna live on forever. But I thought it was pretty faithful.
Right on.
Pretty faithful.
Anyone else got anything else to say about From Beyond? No? All right. Well, let's go to recommend it. Alex, do you recommend it? Of course you do, because you recommended it. But do you recommend it?
Yeah, of course. This is one of those movies where it's like, I think it's like a 4 out of 10, but I'll watch it every year for Halloween. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why I like it. I just do.
Yeah.
That's what you should have told Homegirl.
Yeah. Next, Jay, do you recommend it?
Yeah, man, it's Stuart Gordon, man. I know I was joking earlier calling him the Wendy's of horror directors, but he's made some fun stuff. Obviously, I think Reanimator is actually a real masterpiece. This is definitely not as good as that to me, but I think that I think you can definitely watch From Beyond and go, okay, all right, I get what you're trying to do here. Plus, you know what I really appreciate about this movie is that it kind of looks like it took The Thing and a few other in Videodrome and made it a little more fun. It made it a little more light. And I think that's one of the the high points of the movie. It's like you already have this highbrow stuff with those movies. So this one's just have a little fun with it. Like, we're not trying to change the world here. We're just trying to show some titties.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
That's a T-shirt right there. Not trying to change the world, just trying to show some titties. David, do you recommend this piece of shit?
Yeah, it is a piece of shit, but I recommend this piece of shit because practical effects are really cool. There's some, and also we didn't talk about the things flying around the room.
The eels.
They had some really cool effects in this for a low budget Italian movie for being made in Italy. Man, I reckon. I mean, just you like gore, you like 80s practical effects gore. Yeah, watch this movie.
Very nice. Miles, do you recommend it?
I do. I agree with a lot of what Jay had to say. Definitely, if you only have time for one, watch Reanimator. But if you have time for both, watch the double feature. They're both really good. Check it out.
Right on. Raph, do you recommend it?
Yeah, two things. When the eels were flying around, why the fuck did they help her?
No, she pointed the thing at them and they bit it. It was the most ridiculous escape in film history. No, it was the most never going to happen.
In film history.
In film history.
Here.
Okay.
Most ridiculous escape ever.
All right. And then the second thing was when the monster was eating the skull, you can hear it. And that was so fucking awesome. You can hear crushing it. And then the next thing he had a fucking head. I'm like, bro, come on. But it was great. I recommend it. It was fun.
And I will be on the fence of my recommendation to the yes, but you guys have sold me on the practical effects alone. Like that, this movie is weird, bizarre. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. So for that reason, I have to recommend it. And it feels like a Lovecraft kind of thing, which, like I said, isn't my cup of tea always. But there's good Lovecraft and there's bad Lovecraft, and this one just kind of teeters on the fence. But I'm just not about tentacle monsters. I don't know what it is, man. It's just never been my thing, really. I don't know.
I guess I won't recommend The Void then.
All right, let's watch The Void.
Hey everyone, it's just Duck jumping in here real quick to say thank you so much for checking out the podcast today. If you're enjoying it, head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, or iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And just so you know, the next section of the podcast will be clips from the movie, so you can find replays of the live video stream at twitch.tv/We Are Podcast Network and youtube.com/We Are Podcast Network. Once again, all links can be found in the description. Come check out our live stream every Monday at 8 p.m. And for a full list of future films, check out our social media. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast. And with that, back to the Horrorcast.
All right, guys, let's watch some clips of The Void. That's what
Clipping.
That's why he doesn't like hentai.
Yeah.
Oh no, I love hentai.
Yeah.
My girlfriend didn't even judge me when I said that. I said I love hentai, and you're just like,
Yeah.
Sabrina knows what I like.
Everyone's got a hobby.
Everyone's got a hobby.
And Doug's just drawing hentai.
All right, I thought you said everyone's got a hobby because he loves hentai. That's his jam.
No shit.
I don't know. I'm just saying that.
Don't ruin the joke by explaining it.
Yeah, like if an ass. Okay, I'm good.
All right. Let's go with some clips beyond eels. It scared me.
That's how the movie starts. That was awesome.
Was he jerking off? Why is this guy all sweaty?
The answer is always yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, why do you sweat that much when you jerk off?
Yeah.
Back in my glory days, I did. That's how I knew I earned it.
I didn't mean to sound judgmental when I asked that question. That was,
granted, that was back in my rookie days. I was putting up, rookie numbers. Now that
the mind.
Can't you feel it, Robert?
That's why I had to get that different headset for my VR. He kept on sweating and falling off.
You are not lying, my friend. So, hey, Dave, some people make dollars and some people make cents. That's all I got to say, brother. I'm picking up what you are throwing down.
I just beat Saber on VR, but I think you beat something else.
Whoa! Rip, bro!
The mind! It's out of control. You've got to turn it off. No, I want to.
Is that the director?
No. Stuart Gordon's got no hair.
They
Twisted
could
up.
add hair.
No, but like
And
Look
you
at that
guys know
twist
that's
on
the
it.
same poodle from Silence of the Lambs?
No, it isn't.
What? No
Yep.
way.
No way.
He's bullshitting y'all.
Yeah, I was about to say no way.
God, no,
Oh,
that's a great factoid. Like David, I'll throw
I
those out too, where they're so obscure. Like, who's gonna check me? Like,
I was literally doing
say
the math in my head. I
what?
was like, did that dog live that long? Like,
That's why the dog fell in the well, because she was a little older after
She was blind.
her time on From Beyond. So whatever.
Oh, fuck.
Look
Ball
at this
fact.
fucking
Funny
twisted
fact.
off head, though. That's fucking crazy. Never saw that in a movie either. Sexism.
Hi, you must be Dr. McMichaels.
No, I'm Dr. McMichaels.
Come on, bitch.
a woman?
Come on, bitch.
Ha ha, he fell.
He's like, I seen your titties in that.
That was a really dramatic fall.
That was a pretty
This whole
dramatic
fucking
one.
movie was dramatic.
All right, just axing.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Victorious resonator.
Why did he wait for them?
There it is.
He's
Are you
kissing.
hacked up, Victorious?
That's where I hit it. I knocked a fork off.
Dude, he is wearing the shit out of that fucking leather jacket. I am double J jealous of that.
Look at that.
Dude, I have a jacket like that, dude. It feels like butter. It really does, man. People, dude, I'm bringing it back.
Yeah.
I knocked a fork off.
I'm gonna go put it on real quick.
Movie's so boring, I clipped the food. Does it
He
look
comes back with just that jacket. Nothing else on.
Okay.
no clothes on
Feels
whatsoever.
like butter.
Okay, did anyone actually figure out what the fuck this was?
I was
chicken
just
and
about to
dumplings.
say that.
Chicken and dumplings.
But
Chicken and dumplings is my
dumplings? How they make
Yeah,
dumplings in
what?
Pennsylvania, Duck?
Like
Holy
that.
shit!
Yeah, it's chicken
They're-
and dumplings.
They're that big?
Yeah, dude. You throw it on top of the whatever you're cooking, on top of the stew.
No way.
Yeah.
I
it works.
said that. Where the fuck you pull those facts?
Those are
My
100.
dad's cooking.
No, dude,
I will tell you this: those are 100% undercooked. Someone's gonna get a foodborne illness.
Just like those meatballs we had earlier. Oh my.
Oh, nice.
Oh, delicious. Bloopers, as in the things from Super Mario Brothers. Ah, he's got a mouth.
The vagina?
No,
Yeah.
shut your mouth. Look what Jessup just did.
Oh, no
had-
way.
Are we throwing down? All right, I'll do
It's
it.
a
Jack it
movie,
off.
dude.
Jack it off. Come on, let's go.
It's a jacket off.
We're all gonna
Jack
jack
it
it off.
It's gonna
Where's
be jacking
mine?
off. Faceless.
I got one too.
Dude, that's a great practical effect.
Yeah, it's a great way to do it too.
Indivisible. Bodies change.
So cool.
Every scene with the psychiatrist is like strip poker.
It's like what?
Like strip poker. Like
Never
each
know.
scene she's
Oh,
taking a
yeah.
layer.
shit.
What's up, Jay?
What's up, Doc? How we doing?
Hey, you ready to solve some crimes in the mid-70s?
I think I am, dude. I think I'm ready to do this.
It's Starkey and Hoots. That's amazing, guys.
That's pretty sharp, man.
I like how
You do,
Jay
man.
said it's like butter. It's like
No,
butter.
dude, seriously. Like, no,
Yeah.
it's this is a really good jacket. Like, it's one of those things where I love tan. I just really love tan leather. And I also had a real big thing for collarless like bike jackets, even though I have no idea how to ride. It's I'm very much a poser. But like, dude, like, but I was wearing it, and like literally, like one night I was at a bar, and like literally no less than like 7 girls just like they couldn't
Dude,
stop touching it, and I go,
it looks
you know
sharp.
what? I go, you know what? This is winter, and that's why I love that's why I love the winter, so I can have an excuse to actually wear it.
That's why he sweats so much.
Sure.
Slither. It looks just like the Slither monster.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Myself.
That's another great practical effect
Oh,
movie.
that's
Oh,
definitely an homage. That was definitely an homage when they did that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Basement snake.
Are you talking about his dick or this?
Both.
At least we were prepared this time.
That is his dick, like Raph said. That's just your kiss is on my lips.
2, kiss
Mom, my friends say that you're in this movie.
Wow. And they did a lot of that, which was really cool.
Hey, Mom, you grounded me for looking at porn last week.
Never mind, I didn't say. So why did he get baldized and she didn't get anything?
Baldized.
Because they had to put a thing on Jeffrey Combs' forehead.
Would have noticed, yeah.
Handy. She's totally stroking him.
Fuck yeah, she is.
That's called rape.
Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Is that who you are?
Look at yourself. Look at yourself.
Whoa.
Is that who you are?
Killer Snow.
I like how he shook her extra hard.
Dude.
What is it? I still don't know. Snow, right?
It's Killer Snow, and that's why he died. But look, technically, he died first. The black guy still died first.
I hate how Jeffrey Combs' character was getting attacked by those flies for like 3 minutes straight, but they
Totally
eat Ken
fine.
Forey in 2 seconds.
Totally fine.
Some racist ass flies. Let's just say it.
Well, it is
racist
H.P. Lovecraft.
Killer flies.
Yeah, of course. They're Lovecraft flies.
Lovecraftian
If you
flies.
read the book, it goes a little something like this. And the flies ate the black guy.
Yeah,
Black guy.
Yeah,
It was another word.
Yeah, he didn't use the word black guy. He used something else.
No, he was just introducing the comic that's coming to Addison.
Oh. You're about Mateo Latas. Whoa.
No, the other one.
Whoa. He's next week.
That was great,
Oh,
though.
Judy.
Oh my god.
That's what I look like without a shirt on.
I'm right there with you, Doug.
Oh man.
I'm rocking that granddad bod.
With the pineal gland hanging out.
Yep. Whack-a-mole. Trying to get it, but you can't get it. Oh,
Come on, give it to me.
oh, almost.
Grody.
I fucking give up.
This medical professional still isn't like something's off here.
Why was she in the surgery room by herself too? That's a little bit weird. Brain.
Please don't eat those.
He's like, nah, this is good, bitch.
I like delicious.
It can make you very sick.
Brain.
I like that. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
He turns into the sadness.
Getting near in the dick.
Dude, that eyeball.
I like that. The reason I actually like that scene is because that's the scene where you are almost no longer sympathetic towards Jeffrey Combs.
Yeah.
Like now he's officially a monster. Okay, don't have to like him no more.
Yeah, but all you have to
read
do is
another weird anecdote about him where he was in makeup. Yeah, David already brought up it was like overseas. I think was it London maybe or
Italy.
Italy. Thank you. Basically, they were shooting like a commercial next door to the studio, and they had a bunch of kids like dressed up as like mushrooms. And he walks out of his trailer with like all the hospital makeup with the hole in his forehead, just looking grotesque. And he just happens to walk out right when these children actors for this commercial are coming out. And he said it was like the moment in his life that he just felt truly grotesque. Like the look on these kids' faces, he could tell he just like ruined them for the day. And he knew what it felt like to be a monster in that moment, he claimed.
You know what? I also heard that Barbara Crampton walked out wearing that dominatrix outfit.
And they were fixed. They're like, everything's okay.
Immediately they were fine. Bumping into homeless.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, gee, mister.
Is anybody else going to mention the fact that he kind of looks like a Dragon Ball Z character right now?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Jump. Oh, I will give it up for the music in this movie. The music was pretty good.
Yeah, you like it.
Doc, the more and more you talk about this movie, it sounds like you actually like this movie.
Well,
it's okay, buddy. We love you. We'll bring you
the
in.
weed's kicking in as he reflects on it. He's like,
Yeah.
oh man,
Well, you
that
know,
was pretty good.
Yeah, there's like one thing I didn't like, but that makes the movie suck. Like,
I didn't like it. Didn't clip the boobies.
I hated the part where I was sober, so fuck this.
yeah, this is not a good sober movie. This is a phenomenal drunk stoner movie.
My good arm. My good arm. Look at that little arm going.
Look at show him.
Demon Bat. This looks so bad.
All right. Come and get me, unit. This time I'm not running away.
Smack!
Then he fucks him, man.
I like how it shows him twisting off the head. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's badass. But
The
I
then
bet
slime
that
back
they could
to life.
tie or like tie a cherry stem with like a knot with its tongue.
Slimy escape. I got you, bitch.
Yeah, that was weird. They should have ate her hands, and then she should have been running around with no hands.
Inner struggle. This is what this movie's all about.
I thought it was about losing your virginity.
I would say about, this is a 90-minute movie. I would say about 30 minutes is just her screaming.
I agree with you.
Ace
Yeah,
Ventura.
they could have cut the other 60, and I think it would have been a better film.
Why did he get his hair back?
That is a very good question.
He was reborn.
Again,
okay.
why did he lose it in the first fucking place?
Because he got
unborn.
sucked off by a giant monster.
I
This
thought he
is-
got electrocuted.
There she goes. That's pretty good.
That's a huge dude.
Yep.
Yeah, when
I know, it
she
was a great
falls on her
tombstone, man.
knee, I like that makeup that they use when she falls on her knee and she like fucks it up.
That leg be looking nasty. That's
God
Yeah,
damn.
that's pretty
go.
good.
He's just shaking and shit.
Son of a
Again, man,
bitch.
great,
Yeah, I
great
think-
practical effects.
yeah, you can definitely
What?
see the bone.
I forgot. Oh my God. It's that. Oh God, bless America.
I was
Oh,
like, this is when I went,
It's
this movie's
fake.
really realistic. Like,
It's really good, bro. I know you like it.
you jump out of the attic, you're definitely going to have a grimy leg.
Looks like someone shot her in the knee with a shotgun.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
a very
Oh.
realistic fall, the way she fell, unlike that girl in that fucking shit movie Barbarians. Fuck that movie.
Oh,
Dude.
shit.
Oh,
Spoilers.
God.
Spoilers.
Stay tuned, everybody.
Thank
Hey,
God.
hey,
the
hey,
end.
hey, Dave! If you want to do another hour and a half after this, I think
Jay
I'll
after
have.
dark.
I think I'll have.
I already spent an hour and a half watching that fucking shit movie
didn't want
Barbarians.
to.
I don't want to spend another hour and a
I
half
think-
talking
I think-
about how fucking awful it is.
I think you're slow. I think you're being just a little bit dramatic, just a
We
little
can
bit.
turn you around like Duck.
Yeah,
Ain't going to happen. He's not as.
Not gonna
that-
fucking
he's
happen.
not-
yeah.
That
God,
shit
that
movie.
movie.
He's not
That
as-
movie.
He's
That
not
movie-
as weak-willed as I am. So it'll be
That
fine.
movie. That movie did a number on poor Jessup. Poor guy.
It
The
sounds like
end.
it.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
listen, I am a fucking movie snob.
David, real
and
quick,
I don't,
real
I
quick,
hardly, yeah.
real quick. Were you wearing that jacket when you saw Barbarian?
That's what I was missing.
Do you think maybe if I rewatch it wearing this jacket,
Yeah.
I'll like it?
I think we're gonna have a different conversation. If you
Yeah,
want,
we'll-
I'll go watch the movie and I'll rock my jacket
we'll
with
both
you.
wear our jackets
Yeah,
like
dude.
this, and we'll
Yeah,
come
well,
out of the movie.
we'll-
and be
First of
like, you know
all,
what?
I mean, yeah,
That
you know
movie
what?
is pretty fucking good.
You know, it was pretty good. Pretty
Well,
good.
People ask you what's going on with the jackets. You just say jacket off.
Don't
You know what? Here's the
don't-
thing. You know what would
Say
make that
smooth
movie
like
better
butter.
is if me and Jay were recast as the cops in that
Oh,
movie.
we would have
Wearing
crushed.
these jackets.
Okay, no
Listen.
spoiler, no spoiler. But like, David, like, okay, I'm gonna be real with you, and this is the only thing I'll say. When Justin Lane, is that his name?
Long.
Justin
Long.
Long.
Yeah, exactly. When Justin Long showed up, I think my eyes immediately went to like, oh God, son of a
Come
bitch.
on.
But no, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. But then they redeemed themselves, and I'll leave it at that. But we can save that conversation for another day.
I actually
But
had
I'm
the
almost-
opposite effect when he showed up, and I was like, "Oh, cool! It's an anthology."
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Do it now.
That's-
Okay,
that's the
you have
spoiler.
the first story.
That's hold on. Don't give him too much. Don't give him too much.
Damn. All
Oh,
right,
that's
let's go
awesome.
to recommendations. All right, first one's going to be In the Mouth of Madness
Hell
because
yeah,
it is
dude.
one of the very few H.P. Lovecraft I enjoy, but I really like this movie. It was a lot of fun. It's very nonsensical also, but it also is just, it's a good movie. I don't know
So
what to
much
say.
smoking in that movie.
The
A lot of smoking.
The second recommendation will be Stranger Things because I feel like that's a little bit H.P. Lovecraft because it's a little bit of everything. And I couldn't figure out anything else I wanted to recommend H.P. Lovecraft.
Society.
I got one.
All right, so go ahead. Society. Who says Society?
I did.
All right, Jay, is that your recommendation?
No, I mean, like we talked about it earlier, but like Society is, if From Beyond and Society is a really phenomenal one-two punch. If you're looking to waste an afternoon and you're also very sadistic.
Yeah. All right, who's next?
I got one.
Go ahead.
I want to recommend The Mist. It's a little bit of Stephen King because it's written by Stephen King, obviously, but it's like very H.P. Lovecraft inspired. I was gonna say a little Stephen King, little H.P. Lovecraft, but then I realized that was stupid because it's Stephen King.
Have we done The Mist? I think we have.
No, we haven't.
We have not done The Mist either.
When we do it, everyone's got to watch the black and white version because the CGI in that movie sucks, but the black and white makes it better.
I disagree on one point, but the other
I
point.
never knew they had a black and white version.
Oh, David.
Frank
David, come over, dude. David, I have.
Yeah.
I have it. I have it on black and white.
I am there.
Only if you
that's
wear
a
the
date.
jacket.
Yeah, so wear the jacket.
Dude, jackets. We're never gonna take the jackets off, dude.
The jackets.
We're
watching
never-
the black and white version of The Mist. I am so fucking excited.
We're never nudes now, guys. We're never nudes, bro.
So what you're trying to say
I
is
know what it's like. We are never taking these jackets off.
You're trying to say
Super
you're
comfortable.
jacket bros.
Jacket Bros.
Jacket
Mine
Bros.
actually, I got mine at a thrift store, and it smells like a pack of Marble Lights 100.
Dude, I wish I had a cool,
Nice.
I wish I had a cool story, but my mommy bought it for me back in 2007
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
for
That
Christmas.
means your mom's cool. That's all.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it was.
You knew about the jackets. All right, who's next? Miles, what you got?
Dude, I think this movie lifted a lot of elements from a film that we've all been privately talking about recently. It's kind of a body horror gore fest that's sexually charged people or demons from another world with the not so subtle BDSM overtones, and that's Hellraiser. That movie is still unclear if we've talked about on this podcast or not.
No, we have not. We have not done Hellraiser.
We have not. God, I got some Mandela effect things going on, guys. I thought we've done The Mist, and I thought we have done Hellraiser. But dude,
we've recommended both plenty of times. I believe.
dude, The Mist is a goddamn masterpiece to me. We can argue that at a different point, but dude, that's pretty cool, man.
Hands down, one of the most devastating endings of all.
You can the best worst ending probably ever.
Yeah,
100%. David, you got a recommendation?
Martyrs.
The Void.
The Void.
The Void.
Never saw it.
And
Oh yeah.
and Color Out of Space.
Yep.
I haven't watched that one yet. That's the Nick Cage one on Shudder, right?
I believe so. Yeah, and it's directed by the guy that started to direct the Island of Dr. Moreau.
And left.
Oh shit.
And then left, and it was a great documentary about him and the making of that movie.
I would love to watch that. It would be awesome. Raph, what do you got for your recommendation?
Village of the Damned. The remake's pretty good. John Carpenter's.
95.
Yeah.
That's a great
Hell
movie.
yeah.
Very nice.
Any reason why?
Yeah, because it's fucking scary. Those little kids. Fuck those kids.
Yeah,
dude.
Fuck those kids.
That that's basically any daycare that you go to, right? Like
Bro,
they're one
fuck that
missing a
movie.
nap away from taking that shit over. It's just gonna happen.
Was that Christopher Reeve's last movie?
No.
I think it may. It was not. Okay.
Superman was after, right?
Well,
Had
he was
Superman
in
after.
he was in Smallville, but like, yeah, it might have been his last movie. And that's the last movie he was walking in. I'll say that much. I'm not joking. That's a reality. Like, don't take all my historical points as.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's see. Was it his last film? All right, come on. Oh, come on, Christopher Reeve. You had to do so much shit.
He probably did some voiceover work, and Duck's about to go. I'm actually us. Her face.
It doesn't have his films listed here, so oh, there it is, filmography. All right.
Look, that movie came out at the end of April 1995.
Boy,
No,
dude,
it
that's
doesn't have it.
weird.
Anyhow, all right. Well, with that said, guys, let's tell them where we can find everybody. Raph, let's start with you. Where can they find you in the internet?
I still haven't changed it. Just RFLSON, and then or just put Raphael and Fez, and I come right up. And I just want to say thank you, Connie, and thank you to Neil for watching, man. Appreciate you guys.
Yes, thank
Thank
you very
you.
much.
Oh, yeah,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Miles, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me everywhere at Mr. Most Days Off, and you can check out my Simpsons podcast, the Best Darn Diddly review show. That's at Best Darn Diddly.
Very nice. Very nice. David, tell them where they can find you.
Facebook, Stop Motion Nightmares, Instagram, Children of Dave, and for the next 4 weeks, every Friday I'll be at the State Fair of Texas telling jokes in the beer garden. And this Saturday, 2 shows at Viva's. We're doing the Tim Burton burlesque show, and so coming out. First one sold out, so if you want to come out, you got to come out to the 11:30 show. But all the girls are doing they're dressing up as different characters from Tim Burton movies, and I'll be selling a whole bunch of Tim Burton inspired art. And so
Very nice.
Where are those shows at again, Dave?
Viva's.
Okay.
Viva's. It's over there in the design. It's right by Stomping Ground in the design district on Oaklawn and 75 or Oaklawn and 35.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Alex, tell them where they can find you.
Instagram at Action Bastard Reviews. I just do movie reviews.
Right on. And you can find us at wearepodcast.podbean.com, where you can find all the podcasts. Check us out on social media. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at /wearepodcast. And of course, you can find us every Monday for Camp/Horrorcast, where we talk horror movies from the past live on Twitch at 8 p.m. Central. Next week the Midnight Movie? Is that right? Is that what we're looking at?
Hey, if we're doing a midnight movie next week, we all know which one we need to do.
Barbarian.
Everyone's stuck on this Barbarian, so maybe we need to go for it and just do one. So
I'm just here for the comments, man. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for Alex versus David. That's what I'm here for.
Oh, I don't want to fight anybody about it.
Fight
Hey, Alex.
to the death.
This is your final test. You will. This is how you become. Dude, I had. What was it?
Crying, you'll make it.
Hey, David, what was our movie? Event Horizon. That's the movie that we fought on. Now you can have Barbarian, because I liked it. I loved it, but I think you might have liked it more than I did, and I know David obviously hated it. So
can't
we're
wait
gonna see this.
I still am shocked. I can't wait to talk about that one, just because honestly, David, I am shocked that you didn't like that film. It was so good. I think
he'll have his reason. He'll have his reasons.
It even had a serial killer rapist
Duck hasn't seen it. No,
Listen,
hold on. Duck hasn't seen it.
Okay,
Please
I will
hold.
say all I'll say is this. I am also surprised I hated it because it has really good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. And so I walked in without having any idea what it was about. The only thing I knew about was the trailer that they showed at every single Alamo Draft House for the last month.
Yeah,
that's all I knew about it. And so I was walking in completely blind, and I know why I hated it. But it's weird that I did, because of the review. The reviews are really good, and you guys all liked it. So it must be me. I must be the problem.
We will set up a special edition.
No, it's the reviewists who are wrong.
We'll set up a special edition of Camp Slash, and we'll figure it out. But we'll figure it out this week. With that said, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Keep horror in your heart. Keep it in your heart. And with that said, thank you so much for being here, and we'll cut the feed.
And there it is. Thank you again so much for checking out the podcast today. If you enjoyed it, head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And since this is Camp/Horrorcast, if you want to check us out live, we will be on Twitch and YouTube every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time. You can find us at twitch.tv/We Are Podcast Network and youtube.com/We Are Podcast Network. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, you're going to love the other podcasts here on the We Are Podcast Network. We have We Are Air, where we talk movies, entertainment, whatever the fuck we want to talk about. That's me, that's Jake, and that's Javi. We're breaking down that pop culture and we're having so much fun. And don't forget to check out We Are Bagu, a video game podcast where we talk Atari to Steam and everything in between. That's me and Dr. Ethan Eastwood breaking down all that video game lore, heroes, Gyros, a Dungeons and Distractions side quest. Me and the boys were playing some D&D. You can start that one from Season 1, Episode 1. It's a blast the whole way through. And I Hate Being Sober. Personal stories from epic people. I sit down with some of my favorite people of all time. We talk about their trials, their tribulations, and their journey this far. Also, check the links in the description for our social media. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast Network. With that said, hopefully we see you in the live stream.